Hi guys! So I have had a lot of questions on the Irma and I thought I would make a video as comprehensive as I possibly can about the Irma and try to answer all of your questions. So I'm going to change into a few different outfits. I'm going to talk about sizing, material type, and how to do some knotting and some ties in case you like the oversized Irma look. So to start off, I'll talk about sizing, and to do that, I need to talk about fabric types. So this is an extra small Irma. I typically am a size 2 to 4. I'm 5'6" and weigh about 135. So everyone's body type is different and they all have different preferences, but I choose to wear an extra small Irma, and this is that size. This is the t-shirt material, and I would say this is what I consider like the most standard cut of the extra small. So I'm going to change into an extra small, but it's a different fabric type because I want you to be able to see the difference. So I do have a tank under here, and there is a difference in the sizing and how it lays when it's a different fabric. So this one is also an extra small, but it's the really soft, stretchy type fabric. So this one obviously is just, it's lighter and more loose, kind of more flowy, and it creates a different effect. At first, I got this Irma first, and then I got this one second, and I was like, well, this fits completely different, and it does, but I love that about it now, because there's sometimes where I want it a little bit looser and lighter, and sometimes where I want the more standard cut. So it's the same size, and the dimensions are all right, but because it's just looser, it just fits a little different, and it gives you a little bit different look. But this is also an extra small. And this is the like super soft material that you'll come to know if you purchase Lularoe. It's really comfortable. Now the last one that's an extra small is leggings material. So this particular print, the blue roses, comes in leggings, but they also made some in the shirts. So this one fits different. This one is tighter in the arms, although it's not uncomfortable. But especially compared to this one, it's a very different feel, just because of the fabric type. So the sizing is similar, again, but it's warmer because it's that leggings material, and it's tighter in the sleeves. So I feel comfortable always buying an extra small because I don't mind the size variances. I actually like it because sometimes I want a really flowy top with maybe a belt or a skirt, and I can kind of pull out this material. And then sometimes this is great for a little bit cooler weather. So it's just something to note, and maybe ask if you see a print that you love. It might be worth asking if you're looking for something specific. But they all have their good and bad. Well, I don't think there's really anything bad. They just all have their differences. But those are all extra small. So these are all like the standard t-shirt material, just to show you the difference in size. So this is an extra small. So you can kind of tell the difference. It feels a little bit different, but it looks similar. It's definitely not as tight in the arms on this one. This is an extra small. So the great thing about this to me is that I feel comfortable wearing multiple sizes. And of course, the more sizes you're open-minded to, the more you're going to find prints that you love. I feel like everyone wants to have just their size, which is fine. But if you have a range of sizes, you're obviously going to find stuff that you love even more. So this one is a small. You can see how this one fits. So I think it's very wearable. I don't think it looks huge. I think it looks good even in the small. So now that gives me 3 options of sizes. And the medium. If you haven't seen this print, I'm going to do a close-up on it because there's kind of a little subtle detail that's really cute about this one. So this is a medium. And a little detail. Sorry, I have to look to the side to see myself and then also look at you at the camera. But there's little unicorns. Isn't that adorable? I love the prints that they're coming out with. Everything that comes in, I just love it more and more. So this is a medium. And I love belts. I'm always talking that you should belt it. And people are like, I think they're getting sick of me. Like, I don't always want to wear a belt. Stop telling me to belt it, which I get. But it really adds a different look to your Irma. So it can, if you want it with the nice length in the medium, but you're a little concerned about the bagginess here, just belt it, and it adds a really cute detail. So that's the medium. And I have a large here. Okay. This is a large. So I'm trying this one on specifically to show you some options if you get an Irma and you feel like it's too big. There's a lot of ways to knot the Irma. A really easy one is just to knot it on the outside. You just take the fabric like down here, like a little tail, and loop it around. And this is not that hard, but I'm not very good at it, so it takes me a second. So then I usually have this little tail at the end, and I tuck that in so that it looks like a little rosette. Instead of having a tail out, it looks like a little flower to me. So this is one option of adding a little detailing, and you can play with this. You can move it over to the side a little bit, but it definitely changes the look of it, and it makes it a little bit more form-fitting here. That's one option of knotting. Another option is to knot on the underside. So in that case, I like to do it in the small of my back, and I can't reach really high up, so I'm going to do it a little bit lower. But this is another thing that it looks good in several places, so play around with it and see what you like. But you just take the fabric from the underside and twist it. And then you take a hair tie and just tie it around. It's nothing fancy. People always ask me, do you have a tutorial? And I say, oh, it's really easy. But I was the same way. I was like, I don't think I can do that. But it's as simple as that. You just twist it and then secure with a hair tie. Let's see. So it just creates a really pretty effect, and it gathers all the extra fabric if it's a little too big for your liking, and it just tightens it up. So again, this one is quite large. I typically wear an extra small, and this is a size large. So there's a lot of fabric for me to play around with here. But if you just get one size up, or you just want it a little tighter, then it's a really great option. And I love the detail that it adds. So then to take it out, you just obviously take the hair tie out. And people have asked me if it stretches out the garment or if it causes indentations. I do it all the time with my Irmas, and I've never had a problem. Sometimes there's a slight amount of wrinkling from where I tied it, but I wash it and it's fine as soon as it comes out of the dryer. I haven't had any wear and tear, and from the people I've asked if they've experienced any issues, they said that they haven't experienced any issues with that. So another spot for knotting it on the inside is like right here over on the side. So you just do the same thing. You just twist the fabric and secure with a hair tie. And you can do more or less. Again, it changes how it looks here. And then it just lays like that. And this is definitely something that will take some time to find exactly where you like it. But I think it's cute to even do it on both sides. Kind of reminds me of the perfect tee when you tie up the sides on the perfect. Something kind of like that. So again, you'll play around with it and make it your own, and there's kind of a lot of fabric here, so the effect is pretty dramatic. But it shortens it up here so that it's a lot higher. The Irma is always higher in the front and lower in the back, but wherever you put that knot is going to lift it up and tighten it. So you can decide how you want to do that and play around with it. I wonder what it would look like up here. I bet it would be really cute. Do some kind of bow up here. I've seen people do it right here underneath their chest, and that is really adorable. In fact, I think I want to try it. Let's see what it looks like. I've never done it before, but I've seen it done on the Carly, because the Carly, if you haven't tried it yet, is very flowy in the bodice. So people tie it right underneath their chest, and then it kind of tightens up that area. So, I mean, you get the idea. You can kind of play around with it and see what you like, but this is a large, so be open-minded with your sizes, because you're only gonna have more to choose from. And what else about the Irma? I think that pretty much covers it. If you have any questions about anything related to the Irma, about sizing or how to style it, it obviously goes really well with leggings. I was never much of a leggings girl until I started Lularoe, and then I was like, but leggings aren't pants, so I cannot wear them as pants. I just can't do it. And then I saw the Irma, and I was like, well, okay, leggings can be pants if everything is covered, and everything is covered for sure in the Irma. But anyway, another thing for the Irma for me, I love to wear it with shorts. And sometimes the shorts, like this, comes down past where the shorts are, and I worry that it makes me look like I'm not wearing any pants. So that is a perfect example of a time where I will do the knot and bring it up just a couple inches, and then it's more of a level hem, and then you can see my shorts underneath, and it just brings it up a little bit. So the Irma is one of my favorite shirts for sure. extremely comfortable, and it's very fashion forward right now to wear tunics and leggings. And I really could just go on and on about the Irma because it's great. So please ask if you have any questions, and I think that about covers it. Make sure to join my group and shop with me online, and let me know if there's any other tutorials that you'd like to see. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye guys.